Checking. Ah, I think it'll sound good. I don't know. Oh shit, I'm recording. Hey guys, how's it going? Wingboner here once again with another updated video on the Crusader Sweeper Lightning build. So this video here, really quick, was taken last night, and when completing this rift, I was able to get in the top 300 with it. So this build is very fun, very viable looking, and I am nowhere near fully geared up and decked out to where I want to be. My gear is about average, with one or two exceptional pieces that are pretty good, and I think one or two pieces that are pretty subpar as well. Hopefully this can be fixed very soon. I've been a little behind in this season trying to get stuff going, but I finally got a little time and got this video recorded and want to share it to you guys. Some of you are asking and wanting to see how not just the end but the entirety of the run looks, so you can see, and I can go a little bit more in detail to discuss the strategy of, you know, when to go, when to stay, what to pull, what to look for, and additionally also what kind of Rift Guardian this build it needs to find. I did have a video earlier that showed on the non-seasonal progression what I thought of the build and how it went. From then to now, pretty similar, with the exception of one or two changes on, I believe, one of the gems I have, and also I don't have a furnace right now, so I'm using another item in the weapon slot as well. So other than that, pretty similar. Oh, and I changed from diamonds in all of my pieces into rubies, excluding the head for the cooldown reduction. So let's take a look at here for right now how the run works, and we all can get an idea what it's looking like, and get an idea so you guys can try it out yourself if you want. So here we go. So first off, just so you guys know, there are going to be some lag patches here. The D3 servers were lagging for me and quite a few other people in my clan and other streamers I was seeing. So going beyond that, that made this run a little bit more sweeter, even with that able to get it done on this GR77. So key thing you want to look for is obviously density, like here. Yellow packs are yellow elites are fine to kill. They're a little bit more difficult because of their higher health pool. With the furnace though, it wouldn't be as bad. So that's why I'm hopefully going to get one very soon. But if you can, kite them and aim yourself so you won't kill the entirety of the trash. I do mess up here and there because I'm still trying to figure it out, and I mentally block myself. I don't know why when I do that, but because I just want to kill everything really quick. But yeah, try and make it so you can wear and whittle them down with about a quarter of the pack, a third of the pack at a time, and keep swinging away. Keep up with as many stacks as you can of the 5 for the sweep build, because your shield of denial, so you get the extra max damage as many times as you can. Usually with large packs, you want to gather them up as fast as you can, and because of your vacuum, you can pull them towards the Oculus rings pretty easily, and makes quick work of them, especially with also blue packs, which are the ideal things to find. Doesn't matter if they're 3, 5, illusionary, or whatever. Shielding is probably the most annoying thing for this build, because of the sweep stun lightning effect, being able to stun them into place very, very consistently over and over and over again. They'll stay still and you'll hit those 3 or 5, because 5 is the max you get on stacks of your denial. You'll be hitting max DPS on those consistently over and over again. As for pylons here, just to go over a quick note, your best friend is going to be the cooldown resource reduction one. The name eludes me right now, but it's the key one, just so you won't run out of wrath for swinging at 1 or less targets. If you can and you're close to the end of a rift and you're going to pop it with plenty of time, save that for the Rift Guardian, because you can run back to it and he will follow most likely. Even if it's on one floor back and you waste like 15, 10, 20 seconds getting there, it will be worth it for the damage output you will put on the Rift Guardian himself. So that is a key thing we want to keep in line for. As for Rift Guardians, you'll see, and I'll continue talking a bit more on it when you get to the end of it, the Rift Guardians are a coin toss, especially for this build, because this build is very dense, reliable. The more, the better. If it's less than 3, even 2 mobs, it's very difficult to kill things because of your wrath expenditure, and you don't have much wrath regeneration outside of your golden fleece, giving you the 4, 5, or 6 wrath regenerated per enemy hit. So when you get Rift Guardians, you want ones with ads that spawn very quickly, or when you hit them down to a certain percent of health, they'll start spawning more and more and more, just so you can get that extra wrath regeneration, that extra denial stacks, and consistent damage overall. Because once you lose your wrath, your damage will drop immensely, and it's heartbreaking to see when you have 3 minutes to kill a Rift Guardian and you can't kill him because you're fighting Cold Snap, or you're fighting the Succubus one, or any of those Rift Guardians that are just by themselves and they spawn nothing, and they just single-handedly will beat and kill you, and you pray you can kill them. Things like the Skeleton King, even the Mount Lord's not too bad. Grom's a good one. Who else is good out there? The Reaper one that spawns skeletons and skeletal dogs is amazing. The Skeleton King is really good. Any of those guys, you'll be pretty set and well off. Just make sure not to stun them. If they have an animation to spawn the ads, let him spawn or let her spawn them. That will be key to helping you push through. Other than that, running around place to place, just trying to find as big as package you can, going from gold or blue packs as fast as you can. And because of the passive of your 6-piece or 4-piece set, being able to reset and reduce your cooldowns whenever you attack with sweep attack by 1 second every time you attack it with the Zodiac Ring is huge. You should always have your Law and your Iron Skin up to protect you and give you that mobility to move around a lot. The only cooldown that you'll have to really watch and keep an eye out for as best you can will be your Ocar's Champion. Even with cooldown reduction and everything else right now, I think I'm still sitting at about 30%, so 20, about 70 seconds still. So even though it lasts 20 seconds, you'll really want to monitor and watch out and try to get the best overall autos to get the cooldown on that as fast as you can. Even if you can reduce it by half more to 35 seconds or 30 seconds, it gives you a good overall feeling of not having the warrior lose that extra damage boost as well. So enjoy, guys. Take a look at the run. I'm going to skip towards the end and talk to you there a little bit more about on the Rift Guardian himself, and we'll see how it plays out. Hey guys, so here's the Skeleton King. I did have a little bit of a brain fart when I was doing this. I don't know if it's because of the lack of sleep or tired or whatever it was, but I was auto-attacking him when he was in the middle of his animation to cast summoning for more minions. So keep that in mind. Some Rift Guardians need a little bit of time to cast, so don't interrupt it. Let him cast off. So I slowed my run down by a little bit because of doing that, but was still able to do it. And also watch out for your low Wrath and his I guess Phantasm Strike. That will just pretty much negate all armor you have and just one-shot you. The good thing is when he spawns ads, he will teleport to you most likely, or to have them spawn on top of himself. Usually from a distance, so watch where they go, like right here, not too far away. Gather them up, get your Wrath, and then there he is. Spawn that right next to him there, and get the damage going. And you can see the Wrath holding up pretty well, sufficiently, and now just kind of waiting. Just keep him stunned there. Pull them together with your vacuum. Swing away, try to get over the Oculus ring. I missed it because I got surrounded, I swarmed myself and got stuck, and I wasn't able to proc off my Iron Skin to move through freely. So a little bit of a fail on my part there. And there they are closer, perfect spawn again. The only thing you can't predict here is trying to get the right time for your lightning proc. If you can make it happen, your damage will just explode through the roof like I stated before. But having him spawn skeletons, pop in the Oculus ring when you kill one, and having him stand near it with lightning is not easy. It's easier said than done, but if it can happen, it's just amazing. So you can see the cycle once it gets down is pretty simple, and you would use this almost same technique to do any other Rift Guardian. And you want to back off every once in a while too, regardless, even if it's single target, to have some of that Wrath regeneration to strike when you have your lightning up, so you can get the most effective damage and most Wrath expenditure at the right time for the best optimal damage output. You can just swing normally for more stacks of Bane of the Stricken, but it is better to get that high damage output when you can on him altogether. Try to see if at any time here I didn't overlook it when I got like a good proc off of everything at once, like a little bit of lightning there, but no, nothing too much good. Yeah, you can see very definitely very easy once you have the rotation down. Just swinging like massively easy there. Alright, cool. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out the video down in the description below for the build more in detail. And like I said, a few changes with like one gem, one being from rubies to diamonds, but other than that, pretty much the same. Enjoy, guys. I'll talk to you later.